Jotam, good evening, Jotam. Today English, how you prepared, Jotam? English prepared nicely or not? Tell me first. Very quickly, we will talk about electricity. First pattern we are going to discuss about electricity. Few things we need to understand how we are going to do. Wait, I'm sending link. Then we'll start. Very good. English nicely prepared. Better prepared for some host situations because question pattern will be totally different this time. As per informations, it is not good, better. So we need to prepare for all levels. Okay. Yes. You from your side you prepare. So now from your side, you need to explain everything like, okay, fine, which and all parts we are going to discuss. See, listen, the chapter breakage and how we are going to have that format. Good evening, Maha. See, listen very carefully, which and all section doubts are there, which and all section problems are there. We are going to do that part, okay? Ready for it, Kritika? Listen very carefully. Science paper will be very rough. Science paper will be totally in-depth questions. Children, if you have listened me, I'm repeating. Science question will be totally based on the information present in the chapter. Okay. The information based on the chapter, beta, like how I don't want you people to write again science examination. So in the beginning itself you have to make some strategies, the strategies to be followed for writing the examinations. Okay, so when then listen very carefully all of you. So first chapter breakpoint I'm going to tell you, you need to follow that breakpoint, and then which and all part the questions are coming for examination, that also we need to see. I gave you one thing to first prepare, and that was topic by topic, which and all topics are carrying what type mark. See, these marks are not permanent mark, you need to understand. These marks are representative. Like electricity chapter question mark will be 4 to 5, but these are the segments from where questions are coming. Okay, now first is real life application. Most of the time I told you real life application is that section from where they will turn the questions into real life part and they will be asking questions. Okay, so listen very carefully. We all look for desert once, we have done with our lunch or dinner. That's like life science related topics they are telling, so that I gave you time to read it out so that you can understand. Now beta, here whenever we are talking about the amount of power that refrigerator is using, that is also a topic in science. Okay, so now every machine whatever they are working on electricity. So electricity is the thing that is connected to our day to day life. So based on that also they will be asking its effect. Okay, now definition of electricity. So first is breakdown, right? Formula, understood? So marking scheme, let's check. Right formula, half mark. Show stepwise calculation. So whenever you will show stepwise calculation, 1 mark will be given. Conclude with final answer, half marks. So total 2 marks will be given if this related questions will come. The first pattern question is, please focus here. The first pattern question is Q is equal to NE. I will discuss the entire chapter content, and Maha, I asked, at least you told me that power related. Other children did not said anything. Q is equal to NE. N is exactly number, absolute number. Q is equal to plus minus NE also we are saying. So here two questions are there. Here in these two questions are repeating, listen carefully. Afterwards, don't say that this question you have not asked, you have not informed. I'm explaining one thing. I'm ready to stand with you. So first I prepared and then I am taking class. Unprepared, I'm not taking class. Please. So here two questions from this segment will be there. First question is 1 coulomb contains how many electrons? This is one question. Second question is 1 electron is having how much coulomb? These are the two questions in MCQ, or they will give you to solve a question for 2 marks. So please understand this. One segment of electricity, it will go like this. Okay. So here you need to write. After that, don't say that Khushbu ma'am have not discussed. I'm discussing every single points, please. So look at Q is equal to NE. So if somebody will be asked you how many electrons are present or how many charges are present, then we can solve with the help of this question. So first is 1 electron is having how much charge? 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. This is the charge of 1 electron. Okay. Now 1 coulomb contains how many electrons? 6.25 into 10 to the power 18 electrons. So this is the two things you must remember. Understood? Based on this, they are telling 2 marks questions they can ask in life science related part. Okay. Second section is they will give you charge, they will give you electrons, and they will ask number. This is also second part. So that means total entire numerical section from here can be asked like this. So they will ask find the number of charges if charge present here this much and electron numbers is this much. So this is also one of the question from numerical, and they will ask you this numerical for how many marks beta? Maximum 2 marks we can allocate here from this section. If this part questions coming, please don't leave this sections. Understood? Very important part of electricity I am teaching. You people are ignoring. I hope you might have understood. So any question coming from this section will be carrying. So at the time of solving question answers, we will encounter the question. So directly, but two things you remember. 1 coulomb is equal to 6.25 into 10 to the power 18 coulomb, and 1 electron is having 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. Okay, 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. Understood? So this is two part we must remember. I hope you might have understood this one. So now we will go further. Sneha, good evening. Ishrat, to everybody inform, please. Now look at beta, ammeter. See, the ammeter is the instrument, voltmeter is the instrument. Ammeter and voltmeter recording, we will understand. How to record ammeter and voltmeter, one time we will see. In very, very bad situation, if they will ask that type of questions also, you will be able to do. Biology, only material I am throwing in your classroom that you read on your own. Main focus will be physics and chemistry. Okay, biology, we have done so much. Okay, Sanjay, please focus into each and every sections I am discussing. I am telling you people to do this. Okay, connected in series and ammeter, very good. So few points about ammeter you need to check. Ammeter is connected in series. It will allow current to pass through it. Its work is to calculate the amount of current flowing in a circuit. This is the work of ammeter. Understood? The electric current flowing in the circuit shown from the positive terminal to negative terminal. It is a device. Its work is like this. And it will always be connected in series. Understood? It will have low resistance and it will allow current to pass through it because its major capacity is to calculate the amount of current passing through it. So this is the most important. The flow of charge inside a conductor. So here this is the another topic from where they can experimentally ask one question from you. So here flow of charge inside a conductor, it will be due to the presence of electrons or ions. Your focus should be on electrons or ions that is present inside the circuit beta. And these ions or electrons, once you put potential difference, will align themselves and start from negative terminal and go towards positive terminal. So it is due to the potential difference generated in the circuit, the current will flow. I hope you might have understood. So flow of charge inside a conductor. So when a wire is connected to the battery, the electron from where what you call drifting randomly, this we have studied more. So it will now become aligned to particular direction. It will go from negative terminal to positive terminal. Children, they will. Yes, that I will go that section also, Sanjay. Keep on asking the questions, beta. So when you people will keep on asking the questions, the moment I will be in that part, in that topic, you immediately ask the doubt related to it. So before itself in the class, I told you, when that segment will reach, that time you pass that question to me and I will explain. Okay, students should carefully, while making an electric circuit, arrow of current has to be shown from positive terminal to negative terminal, and electron must be moving from negative terminal to positive terminal. So please take it very, very carefully. Okay, now listen. So this is one thing. So from here, this segment, the first part of NCRT book, we are expecting two different type of question. One, Q is equal to NE related question, that will be maximum coming, this numerical maximum will be worth it for 2 marks. Understood? Where they can give you questions, we will see those questions. Second part is about the alignment of ammeter, then how the circuit has to be made, and where ammeter should be, and what is the work of ammeter, and why potential difference is generated in the circuit. The potential difference allow a drift so that the current will flow from positive terminal to negative terminal. Understood? Because the electrons are moving from negative terminal to positive terminal beta. So this is the most important part. This page we have discussed. Now we will go for the next part. So when somebody will be asking you about, I will discuss this part also, electric circuit. So when somebody will be asking you, yes, higher potential to lower potential, the positive part is considered as higher potential and the negative part will be considered as lower potential. Don't look here and there in your house. Fully take mobile in one place, sit silently and listen to me and make some plans for solving the questions. I am requesting, I am begging in front of you people. It should not go waste. Every single second is countable beta. Okay. So now electric current. We know that current formula. Now here, what is the formula? We are expecting 2-mark questions. Now what type questions will come? Let's check this one beta. Electric current is expressed in amount of charge flowing through a particular area. This definition we are not expecting, but still we will learn. Understood? The amount of charge per unit area will be exactly per moving per particular time, that will be considered as electric current. Understood? So in unit time, particular area in unit time, it defined as the rate of flow of electric charge. The rate of, in shortcut we can say, the rate of flow of electric charge. They can ask in MCQ like this. The rate of flow of electric charge is called as, they will give you 4 options: potential difference, current, work and energy. Then what is the correct answer? Current. The rate of flow of positive charge in a circuit per second will be exactly considered as current. Understood? And Q is the amount of charge beta. So already we know that they are in a mood to ask a question for how much marks? 2 marks. And in that 2 marks, what they are going to write? If you will write formula correct only, they will give you how much marks? Half marks. If you will write stepwise correct, how much they will give? 1 marks. And if you will write answer correct, how much marks they will give you? Half marks. So total they will give you 2 marks. Did you understood how we are going to play there? Okay. So now next part, convention of current flow. So this is again another formula. Numerical will come from this section only for 2 marks. Now we will go for conventional direction of current flow. So this is one topic from where we should not be drained. We should be very much comfortable from this section. Okay. So now look here. If the direction in which the positive charge flow from opposite direction will be the negative charge flow. So that's what is the direction of flow of current. Convention, always remember, conventional direction is current flow, and this is electron current flow, that is conventional current. You need to remember this one very nicely. They will screw you in this area, so that part we should be coming out very nicely. See, what is this? The positive, 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 that means the positive terminal, the positive, the bigger line was there na standing, that bigger line will be considered as conventional direction of current. Current conventional direction, we already discussed that it is not actually the movement of electron, it is not actually the movement of positive charge, it's the movement of electron which is making current, correct na? But here by convention we are taking current is moving from positive terminal towards negative terminal, electron current will be moving, correct? So conventional current will be like this. So ampere, definition of ampere. See, they told definition of ampere, 1 coulomb by 1 second. They will ask. Sometimes they will ask unit conversion also. We cannot deny any question in this series. 1 milliampere, 1 microampere. 1 milliampere is equal to 10 to the power minus 3 ampere. 1 microampere is equal to 10 to the power minus 6 ampere. So these two unit writing is very, very microampere and milliampere. This is called as MA, means milliampere, and this one is called as microampere. Understood? So here coulomb part must be done very carefully. Please, caution is coming. Students generally make mistake and do not convert milliampere to ampere. First you have to convert into ampere and then solve the question. Okay. So 1 ampere is equal to how much? But 1 electron is equal to this. Always remember that electron contains this much. 1 coulomb charge contains 6.25 into 10 to the power 18 electrons. We will not forget this. 6.25 into 10 to the power how many electrons? 18 electrons. And since the charge of electron is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb, the charge of electron is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. I hope you might have done this one. Yes, we have finished this part. Now calculate the number of electrons constituting 1 coulomb of charge. So like this type questions, NCERT question, apply these questions and you can be able to calculate number of electron constituting 1 coulomb of charge. This is the NCERT question. How many coulombs it will have? 1 electron will have 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulombs. And then reverse part, they should also keep in mind that negative terminal is joined with positive terminal and positive to negative. So these things must be taken. See, again and again they are putting emphasis on this section. So first section of the chapter of NCERT, what two questions we are expecting? We are expecting charge conversion to electron, electron to charge. Second is formula based one question we are expecting. Third is they will discuss about potential difference. Understood? Battery connection. Fourth is where is ammeter should be connected, why ammeter should be connected like this. Yes? Correct? So now look here. Now, real life based questions, another big point we are going to do. Now, while studying about electric circuit, Ankita found that ammeter is connected in series for measuring the current. But she want to know the reason for not connecting ammeter in parallel. This is the type of questions we are expecting this year. Understood or not? So here, like this type life based questions, series connection and parallel connection may be consisting of 1 mark and 1 mark. Understood? So here what we are going to do? So here we are going to check the series connection and parallel connection. So here what we are going to do is ammeter measurement the current. So what is the answer we are expecting here? See, ammeter, already I told you it is connected in series because its major work is to calculate the amount of current flowing in the circuit. So it will have low resistance so that current can pass easily through it. Understood? And so only it is connected in series. So this is the simple question we are expecting from there. So therefore, more current would be drawn from the battery, which can damage the ampere. Moreover, ammeter itself has very low internal resistance. Very low internal resistance now. So we are not connecting it in parallel. Correct now? Because in parallel, individually, high amount of current will flow in the circuit. So this part must be remembered. When ammeter is connected in parallel to the electric circuit, net resistance of the circuit decrease. Net resistance of the circuit decrease, because we know that whenever, understood not? So whenever anything connected in parallel, the resistance is decreasing. Whenever any whenever any resistors are connected in series, the resistance is increasing. So only ammeter don't need to increase the resistance. Understood not? Ammeter only needing to know the amount of current flowing in the circuit. Understood or not? So only beta we are taking this as increase. Now look here. Now real life based questions we have already studied. So now what, again another part. See, when they will say Divya teacher advised her to clean the end of the connecting wire before connecting them in circuit. She want to know why should the end be cleaned? Why should the end of the wire, the naked wire, should be cleaned? Understood? Why should the naked wire should be cleaned? Why? Because the connectivity should not have been damaged. Because if any rust or something will be there, the connectivity, the resistance will increase or decrease, because resistance is the intrinsic property of the material. Understood? Don't leave any question there. Use your brain, because this is not science. This is life science. Understood? So now Divya teacher explained her that the end connecting wire should be cleaned before connecting them to complete the circuit and to remove the insulating layer. That's what it will increase or change the resistance. Understood, beta? So resistance can change. So we need to be very see, calm down in examination and then write the examination. Understood? There is no war there. It's only about understanding. And beta, don't leave a question. Always attend every question. Okay? Now, when we are going to the next part, real life application. So in the real life application, now voltmeter and about voltmeter. Why voltmeter is connected in parallel? Why voltmeter is not connected in series? The simple question answer everybody. Yes, beta, already before one day of examination, that question, triangle question, we have solved in online class. And luckily same question came. Okay. Now look here. So when you sleep, you often have to deal with mosquitoes. See, this is exactly life side. They will be definitely creating some type of stories, and you have to fight with those stories and answer. So now look here. So now we are going for when a mosquito enters the grid, whether intentionally or not, if it touches both the inner and outer net, both net have different electric potential, and then only they will be getting what? Electric short. Until and unless, they will not be getting electric short because of that. And there is one more thing is there. Understood? So this is how electric potential and potential difference work. What is the meaning of electric potential and potential difference? They may be asking what is the actual meaning or difference between electric potential and potential difference. See, potential difference is generated between the terminals. Potential difference is generated between the terminals, positive terminal and negative terminal. And electric potential is the entire potential of the battery or the cell, with which the circuit, in the circuit, the current will flow. Understood? So how we are explaining it? The amount of work done, it is taking from moving a unit positive charge from infinity to that point, that will become the electric potential. Understood? So potential difference will be generating a potential, electric potential, the energy or the drift with which the electrons will start moving from negative terminals towards positive terminal. I hope you might have understood this one, beta. So what is electric potential? At a point is defined as the work done in moving unit positive charge from infinity to that point. And what is the potential difference? It is between the positive terminal and the negative terminal, how much difference is carrying to let a unit positive charge to move from another point to that point. I hope Okay, so now beta potential difference is work done by charge. Again we know that ki 2 marks question will come. Hey, don't feel like that, another exam is coming, yaar. We will prepare well in that time. Hmm. Correct only. So now beta we will go for how much energy is given to each coulomb of charge passing through 6-volt battery. You see, related to this breakdown questions, marking scheme is half, half and 1. Again 2 mark questions we are expecting here. Understood or not? So write formula, show stepwise calculation and then conclude with final answer. These are some of the most important steps we are taking. So how much energy is given to each coulomb of charge passing through 6-volt battery? So 6-volt battery is allowing how much coulomb of charge to pass through it. So conclude with final answer we are going to do there. So let's check this one. Final formula is half, 1 marks and 1 marks. Let's see what we are going to do, because topic by topic we need to check. Now look here. In this beta, what is the most important part? Potential difference is equal to work done by amount of charges. So that's what now the potential difference generated between the terminals will be exactly because of the charges. That is exactly going to move from negative terminal to positive and positive to negative terminal. Understood or not? So here it is 6 joule. This type questions will be containing of how much marks? 2 marks, but they will not give you 2 marks so easily. There one clue will be there. They will be connecting it like a story. You have to catch the story and get the answer. Okay, now volt, you know that volt is the unit, SI unit of potential difference. Understood or not? And then potential difference SI unit is volt. 1 volt is equal to 1 coulomb per, sorry, 1 joule per coulomb. And then beta, what is the meaning of voltmeter? Now they will ask this question, why voltmeter is not connected in series as they asked in ammeter. What is the correct answer here? It is high resistance. Understood or not? It is considered as what? High resistance. So when somebody will be asking you, the answer will be this only. So current always flow from higher potential to lower potential. Cell is the simplest device to maintain potential difference. Okay, so now real life based questions, please check this one out. Study this part. In an electric circuit, ammeter is connected in series while voltmeter is connected in parallel. While making an electric circuit, we always select ammeter and voltmeter having the rest positions of needles at 0. So when Ankit was making an electric circuit, he found that the rest position of needle are shown in this. So which one is the correct one, beta? Which one is the absolute one here? Understood or not? It will be in this location. Correct now? So whenever the arrow will be pointing in other side, means the calculation will not be accurate. It should be pointing totally. So least count will be there. Okay, fine. Fluctuation came now. Suddenly this happened. So look here. So help Ankit to find out the zero error in millimeter and voltmeter. So here they will be using this word called as least count. So here we are going to understand this one. So here two time recordings are coming. Two type recordings are coming. One recording is coming below zero. Correct now? And another one is coming above zero. So here Ankit found that the millimeter shows negative zero error, while so which is minus 4 milliampere. Voltmeter indicate positive zero error, also plus 2 is showing. So one it is going for minus, one it is going for plus. So what is the meaning of least count? So here least count will be exactly capable. So you see least count of millimeter will be coming as 10 divided by, because here count is total coming for how much? 10. Got it? So here in that 10, 5 is exactly there. So it is coming as 2 milli. ampere. Least count of voltmeter, milliammeter, if it will be there, it will be coming as 2. And here for voltmeter is coming as 1 by 10. So here the fluctuation is coming for 0.1. Got it? The fluctuation is coming for how much? The least count of voltmeter is coming as 0.1. Directly we can say. That is the unit, they will give you that part. They will give you that one line is measuring how much. One line is measuring how much they will give you. Okay, we will see this type of questions better in question part now. Like voltmeter recording and other part will be there. They will be definitely giving us this part questions. So least count they will definitely give. Least count of voltmeter, milliammeter will be there. Least count they will be. See, look here, it is given. It is milliammeter and this is for ammeter and this is for voltmeter. Understood? This is for ammeter and this is for voltmeter. Can you check this one out? For ammeter, they have given certain parts, and for voltmeter, they have given. Can we calculate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then it is coming as 10? Can you check, Maha? And here it is coming as 5. Between 0 and 10. See, this is coming as 10, this is coming as 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So milliammeter 10 divided by 5 and there it is coming as 10. 10 lines and 5 lines. Yes. Now circuit diagram, when we will talk about circuit diagram, there the symbols are carrying very important. See, maybe they will show you a wrong diagram and they will tell you what is the mistake in that. Understood or not? Now let's see what can be the mistake part here. What they are telling, that plug, key or switch, a battery or something we are going to connect, how is the connection going to proceed? So that also is one part. Now a circuit diagram is a schematic diagram of an electric circuit in which different component of the circuit are represented conventionally using symbols. Okay, so now here when we are talking, write 2 points, write any 2 points mentioning the essential condition for circuit flow through the circuit, and this can carry how many marks? 2 marks. So write what is the level of the question here. They are asking, listen very carefully what they are saying. Beta, write any 2 points mentioning the essential condition for current flow through the circuit. What and all are the essential 2 condition for the flow? The circuit should be closed. The circuit should be closed. Understood? Yes, this is the first condition. What is the second condition? Parallel potential difference must be there, then only current will flow. Now if potential difference is not there, current will not flow. Okay, if potential difference is not there, current will not flow. So that's the another point. That's the another point. Potential difference is not there means it is exactly the current will not flow. This is another point. Let's talk about the second part. So we have seen different type of, can we see component symbols is there. Can we check symbol, key, then wire joint, and then wire crossing without joining. Electric bulb is there, resistors of resistance is there, then here fixed resistance is there, variable resistance is there, and then ammeter and voltmeter is there. Okay, so caution, students should keep in mind that ammeter is always connected in series and voltmeter is always connected in parallel. Okay, so real life based questions. Understand, while doing an activity, a child notices the current does not flow through the conductor. He tries very hard to complete this activity. What could be the reason? Come on, check this one. Like this type questions we must check one time. There should be a closed circuit. There should be source of electrical energy, battery or a cell. The connection between the various components should be tight. It should not be loose, otherwise current will not be flowing. If any of this essential condition is not there, means the current will not flow in the circuit. Now Ohm's law, before going to Ohm's law, we must check one point. I think your auntie has given here and there connections. Parallel and series connection, the importance of parallel and series connection. So what is exactly the importance of parallel and series connection? So if somebody will be asking about V is equal to Ohm's law, V is equal to IR, that is the parallel and series connection. So Ohm's law, V is equal to IR, equivalent resistance will be more in series connection and less in parallel connection. One question they may ask that ki one person has done series connection, another person has done parallel connection, which one is better and why? Okay, which one is better and why? So this you must remember. Got it? So this part we must remember, that is which one is better. So parallel connection or series connection, which one is better, we must understand one time. Okay, so which one is better, series connection or parallel connection? Then the answer is coming as parallel connection. Then advantages of parallel connection you keep in your command. Sanjay, again, are you there in the group or not? You people have a habit of joining the class, telling hi ma'am, after that leaving the class. That's not a good idea. Because of that only maths also got affected. You have to steadily understand the patterns and then you have to be present. But you people are doing one thing, one time you are coming, then you are exactly busy in your own world, thinking after that we will do it. And after that you are coming and saying that I did not did it. Understood or not? So now we are going to do this work. Let's check this one out. So now just understand one section. V is equal to IR, that is Ohm's law. Parallel connection, Ohm's law, and series connection will be there. The two connections, equivalent resistance. Okay, one question is there, which is constant when you are having a parallel connection. What is constant when you will have a parallel connection? Just 1 minute, better. Okay, so now we are going to work. So right now I'm in online class. I cannot attend any call. Now look here. Explanation part we will do. That proof is also that, like, that means based on this questions, how much marks question we are expecting based on parallel and series connection, how much marks we are expecting, beta? 3 marks. So till now how many breakpoints we have learned? Yes, please remember, if they will give question, if they will give question based on current potential difference, they will give for 2 marks. If they will ask questions related to ammeter voltmeter, they will ask for 2 marks. But if they will ask numerical based on potential difference and based on this what you call Ohm's law, they will ask for how much marks, beta? 3 marks. So this is our first work, is we must know whom we are fighting for. So resistors in series and resistors in parallel. So this is exactly, so resistance of the combination of resistors is equal to sum of the individual resistor. And after that, the sum of reciprocal of individual resistance is equal to reciprocal of equivalence resistance. Understood or not? So this is exactly important. Electrical current and circuit, we are going to talk about this. Understood? So this part, life real applications, we have already seen these sections. We will go to our that section which is very important, Ohm's law. See, look at many lifetime applications, diagrams they are giving related to Ohm's law beta. Like this one, V is equal to IR. V will be here, R will be there. Are you understanding? R is here and I will be here, sorry. And it will be steady growth. This is exactly the concept of Ohm's law. Okay. So this part we must see. This is considered as what beta? Resistance. So resistance is what many times they're asking, what is actually resistance? It is a property of a wire which restart the flow, which retards the flow of current, which is not allowing the current flow. It is retards the flow of current. Understood? Through the wire. It is due to the opposition encountered by electrons, as the electrons are restrained by the attractive force of atoms, and also due to collision with other electrons with the atoms. Write down this reason. Understood? Because this reason is very, very important. Why resistance are doing like this? It is the property of wire which retards the flow. It is the property of wire which retards the flow. Okay, difference between resistors and resistance. See, resistance is what beta? Resistors are that type of devices which is exactly working, which will restrict the flow of current in the circuit. And beta, resistance is the intrinsic property of the material. Resistance is the intrinsic property of the material. Understood or not? Got it? So it is the intrinsic property of the material. Just one. Hello. How is the health now? Okay. I'm in live class. I messaged you. Check one time. One health condition is okay. Doctor said okay only. Just 1 minute, beta. Now, Numericals after this only. Just one case came that only I was seeing. Now look here. Now better look here. Ohm's law play into will go with this. Ohm's law comes into play, which help us to determine the characteristics of a circuit, such as how much current is flowing through it. If you know the voltage of the battery in the circuit and how much resistance is the, see beta, resistance and resistors. If I want to restrict the flow of current in the circuit, I will be applying resistors. What I will be applying? I will be applying resistors. Understood or not? I will be applying what? Resistors. And resistance is the intrinsic property of the material. Intrinsic property of the material. In that intrinsic property, it will be exactly able to tell that the material will be exactly responding how. Will it allow the current to flow or not? Understood or not? So that steady flow of the current. So only now we discussed about the heating effect of current. Alloys are exactly having higher resistance. Higher resistance, not resistors. Resistance. It's the intrinsic property of the material. Understood or not? And alloys internal resistance is very, very high. Now check this one out. It is a property of wire which retains, check this one out, which retards the flow of current, which with through the wire, it is due to the opposition encountered by the electrons. It is due to the opposition encountered by the electrons. So these electrons will be encountering what? Opposition. How beta? The electrons are restrained by the attractive force of atoms and also due to collision with other electrons. So the collisions and attractions will try to disturb the flow of current. So only it is called as intrinsic, that is called as resistance. Okay. Next one. It is the unit of resistance. What is the ohm? Is the unit of resistance. The resistance of a conductor is said to be 1 ohm when a potential difference of 1 volt across the end of the conductor produced a current of 1 ampere. Produced a current of how much ampere? 1 ampere. Rheostat. What is the meaning of rheostat? Variable resistors are considered as rheostat. Understood? So it is a device which is used as an electric circuit to change the resistance in the circuit. Okay. Now we will be talking about case based. So this type of case based means how much marks we are going to expect. See, these type of questions are coming and not in 1 year. It is for many years they are exactly asking questions related to it. Can we check how the resistors are connected? Can you check how they are exactly? So this type questions, na case based questions in electric current, if it is coming means it will be very big problem. So please kindly check it nicely. This PDF has been given to you to read this part and do it. Okay. So now look here. So here we will check. First, you use only one cell as the source in the circuit. Note the reading in the ammeter I for the current and reading of the voltmeter V of the potential difference across the nichrome wire in the circuit. Tabulate them in table. After that, they are tabulating them in table. Next connect two cells in the circuit and note the what the respective reading of the ammeter and voltmeter for the values of the circuit. Okay. Done. So NCRT activities. So these are NCRT activities only. Today what I did is I was checking that activities also. With our NCRT activities now, they are also very, very powerful. So one time we will discuss that also. So see, nichrome is an alloy, nickel and chromium. Nickel, chromium, iron. Nickel, chromium, manganese and iron. Nickel, chromium, magnesium and iron. Which one is the correct one? Nickel, chromium, manganese and iron. In the class we have already discussed about it. So this formation is also needed. Select the correct observation when the above activity is repeated with one cell, two cells, three cells and four cells. That is also one part. On increasing the number of cells in the circuit, the reading of voltmeter increases. Why? Because potential difference is increasing. On increasing the number of cells in the circuit, the reading of voltmeter decreases. Is it possible? On increasing the number of cells in the circuit, the reading of ammeter increases. Will the reading of ammeter increases? On increasing the number of cells in the circuit, the reading of ammeter decreases. So which one is true? First and third, first and fourth, second and third, second and fourth. Like this bit of one question we are expecting from electricity part. So student tabulate the voltmeter and ammeter, like this type questions are coming. So first be acquainted that PDF what we have provided you, that PDF one time go through that PDF, you will be able to know that from which logistics they are asking questions. Okay, so your number of cells used in the circuit, number current through the nichrome wire is coming this much potential difference, and this is exactly the recordings. Understood? So will there be any change if the position of the voltmeter and ammeter are interchanged? Yes, there will be a change. The recording won't be coming correct. Okay. I hope you might have understood. Is it done, beta? Okay, very good. Assertion. Vandana is telling A is correct. V by I is ratio increasing linearly with increase in potential difference. VI graph is a straight line that passes through the origin of the graph. So what is the correct answer here? Let's see analysis. After analysis, the break point will be marking scheme identification check. Identify the correct option through the concept of composition of alloy. From that part, one question will be coming. Identify the correct option and then state the consequences of the given situation with reference to the resistance. So totally based on that, any 4 or 5 will be exactly there. Now we will check the answers because nickel, chromium, manganese and iron. 1 mark is compulsorily coming, both 1 and 3, because one will be increasing, another one. So definitely 1 and 3 will become the correct answer. Now V is equal to IR, linear increment will be there. This is again 1 mark. Now voltmeter is a device having high resistance for measuring the potential, is always connected in parallel. Ammeter will be connected in series, and if we will change them, definitely there will be a change. And then correct answer will be D, assertion is false and reason is true. So like this way you have to answer the question. Like this way you have to answer the question and you will be getting marks. I hope you might have understood. Okay. So I'm going to keep a break here. After that, we will start again. You are sleeping, sitting and sleeping because 2-3 things are there I will do, and after that I'll start. Jotam is connecting online.